Hello YouTube, my name is Derek with Excel Skills Trainer. Today I'll be going over how to combine a list of first and last names together into different formats. These methods can be useful if you pull data that separates first and last names of people and you need them combined. Also, it can be helpful if you know that email addresses use first and last names, such as first.last@website.com. This can help generate email and mailing list. So let's dive in and get started with the tutorial. First, let's take a look at the list of names that I have. I have the first names listed in column A and the last names listed in column B. It is important to distinguish the two. Just by creating a header at the top can help you out. Now let's start with the first format we are going to use. This format is listing the first name and last name with a space in between. I do this with the following formula. Equals A2, or the first name cell, ampersand, quotation, space, quotation, another ampersand, and the last name cell, or in this case B2. Once I hit enter, you will see that I have the first name and last name with a space in between. The ampersands that you see are a connector in sorts that brings two text strings together. You can also use another formula in Excel, and that is the concatenate formula. So let's show you how that works. So equals concatenate. You're going to do a parenthesis. You're going to click on the first name cell, or A2. Instead of using ampersands, this uses commas. So we're going to do the comma. We still have to do the quotation space, comma, and in the last name cell, or B2 in this situation. As always with all of our formulas, we want to close the parenthesis and hit enter. And you'll see we get the same result. The first and last name with a space in between. The second format is the last name with a comma following, then first name. This can be accomplished by doing either of these two equations. First equation is equals. You're going to select the last name cell, do an ampersand, quotation, comma, space, quotation, another ampersand, and then the first name cell. Once I hit enter, you will see that I have the last name first with a comma and a space, then the first name. The equation with the concatenate is equals concatenate. We're going to select the last name cell, comma, quotation, comma, space, quotation, comma, and then the first name cell. Again, close parenthesis. As you see, we get the same exact result of the last name listed first with a comma, space, and then the first name. The next two formats are the same in manner of equation, except for the first and last names are flipped. The equation to show first dot last name would be equals. You would click the first name cell here, or A2, the ampersand, quotation, period, quotation, another ampersand, and then the last name cell. Once you hit enter, you'll see that I have the first dot last name in this cell. For the concatenate equation, it would be equals concatenate. You would select the first name cell, or A2, comma, quotation, period, quotation, comma, and then the last name cell with a closed parenthesis. As you see here, we have the first name dot last name in this cell. To do last dot first, you would just flip your A2 and B2 in the equations you just did. The final format we are going to do is the adding an email domain to the name list. Most emails are a string of text with or without numbers and the @ symbol to a specific domain or website. We're going to create a list of emails using the format firstname.lastname@sampleemail.com. To do this, we'll use one of the following two formulas. Equals, select the first name cell, or A2, ampersand, quotation, period, quotation, another ampersand, the last name cell, or B2, another ampersand, and this will be your domain, so @sampleemail.com. Close quotation and hit enter, and you will see that I have the email of the first name dot last name @sampleemail.com. The concatenate equation would look like this. Equals concatenate, select the first name cell or A2, comma, quotation, period, quotation, comma, the last name cell, another comma, and then the domain at sampleemail.com in quotations. Close your parenthesis and hit enter, and you'll again see that we have the email first.lastname at sampleemail.com. Either of these two equations will work in this case. Hopefully this short video gives you a useful tool for future data pools. Look for a future video aimed around generating emailing lists with names in the future. If you like this video, please make sure to give it a like, and if you'd like to see specific Excel tools to build, please put them in the comments below. As always, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more videos coming soon. Again, my name is Derek with Excel Skills Trainer. Thank you for your time.